that. Alright, let's go. Jeez. Okay. What's up, Jay? What's up, Dragonkin? What do you mean you will not watch right now? You will watch the live stream. You will enjoy it. You will engage with chat. And the streamer. This links to the stream, right? I put the right link, right? Okay, good. You will join the APAC fan club. Well, I don't know about that one, buddy. Tough guy, I ain't watching this stream. Tough guy. Hey, what's up, King Chicken? Imagine going to work on your birthday. I went to work on my birthday last year, and it fucking sucked. So I made to take my birthday off. I made sure to take my birthday off this year. Still modded Elden Ring. This certainly isn't Elden Ring, but it certainly is modded. It sure is modded. But yeah, more map variations. What are my top 3 Extra Life comments? I don't really remember Extra Life comments off the top of my head, but they're usually pretty funny. What's up, Yerba? What's up, Rav? What's up, Rares? What's up, G-Main? G-Main, as in Gucci Mane. That's crazy. Why the fuck is my HUD off? What the... I guess, bro. Yes. Mountaintops against Caligo. Wow. Very cool. Somehow these guys are low depth because, I don't know, these guys have surprisingly good relics for being, for at least one of them being probably depth 1, but maybe it's just they just started playing the mod and shit. I wonder if they're still turned up for Gwendolyn's page? You mean the giant lady? I played with you, the Good Wilder. Okay. The Good Wilder, that's a pretty high bar. I'll tell you what. What's up, Michael? What's up, Shishi? This is fucking Agil. Fucking Agil. Oh no, it's Smerag. I swear, Agil is really cool, but I don't really know why they made her an end-of-day boss instead of a boss for a special place. That's Guinevere. Which one's Gwendolyn? The teleporting bitch who teleports down the hallway? Who is really easy to kill? The femboy. I guess, bro. Agil is a chick? I don't know. I said Agila. Okay, we need to give this Guardian, we need to give absolutely no room to breathe, because once this guy uses Spike Spear, literally one time, everybody on the team evaporates. We're all dead, though, because there's a pot. Okay, I staggered him out of it, but I don't think Wilder can do the same. Assume the magic dragon is female. Agila, which is the high-tier magic dragon, is, I think, referred to as female in several contexts, like in the description of her spell. I think Smerag is not, though. Sure, I will take that Guardian Halberd. TDBDN. Okay, very good. What a good start. Hoarfrost, Stomp, and 1 TDBDN. Okay, good. Yeah. What are you gonna do with the $500 the dude gave you? I don't know. But I did not receive $500. YouTube on its own takes a 30% cut out of everything that I make, from donations to ad revenue to whatever. Donations should probably be exempted, but apparently that guy donated from the YouTube, from the App Store. So Apple also took a 30% paycheck out, or 30% cut out of that. YouTube I don't mind, but Apple stealing my money is fucking whack, bro. It should be fucking illegal. So I got $245 from that donation. But there's a good chance I end up using it to buy a Switch too. I always hear it pronounced Adula. Agila is probably wrong. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind YouTube taking the money. That YouTube and I are are amicable business partners. I am cool with YouTube doing that. Apple, that should be fucking illegal. How much does a Switch 2 cost? I want to say it's $500 or $550 for me. And then Duskbloods cost money. Ooh, Raider. Only attack passives, please. Duskbloods is also going to cost $60 or $70. Fucking TDB. I already have TDB. This isn't even worth picking up. Any Raider Great Axes? Improved chart attacks? Sure. What do you get, kid? Wild Strikes. Okay, this one I like. If one of these guys wants this, they can have it, because I don't need it. I already have TDBDN. I have a chart attacks up, and then Wild Strikes Raider Great Axe. I'm dead. Why are you fucking pussies running away from the fucking church enemy? You fucking little chicken shits. So you just played Iron Eye for only $245, and I played 2 games of it too. I got fucking scammed out of my money, huh? Is it like it is not 100% confirmed it won't port on PC. The language suggests that it might actually eventually get ported. And if it does get ported, it's probably a good idea to wait, because when it's on PC, that's when the majority of people are actually going to be playing it. Because nobody's buying a fucking Switch 2 is slop, dude. Around Wilders, never relax. True. I should also not be using the halberds. The Raider Great Axe are just way better. Realistically, we should go to the Super Shop, but we can do that on day 2. Yeah, on the other hand, it is Nintendo, though. Wait, we should kill this Cleaner at Night. This guy's really easy to kill. Really easy, especially for Raider. Wild Strikes Raider Great Axe. What's up, Wymo? What's up, Andre? To be fair, Polar Bears existing is good, unlike Nintendo. True. I will just take the poise up. I could level up here. I don't really want to, though. Low-key, Nintendo and Nestle should get slimed. Not false. True and not false. Okay. I think I'm gonna want a bunch of skill ups here. I can afford dropping this for these guys, by the way. They can take that sand. Unless they don't want sand, a bunch of fucking tough guys, if you say so. Which castle is this? It is... Demihumans? Not trolls? Who pinged me? Okay. Someone who doesn't know that I'm live streaming because they probably 90% of my Discord has pings turned off because I add everyone about every live stream. Would you marry a demi-human queen? No. What does this guy have piercing fang on? The fuck? Or is that this weapon? I have 3 monitors. I wish I had more, to be honest. The last time I had Wild Strike, there was also a demi-human castle. I need something to talk about. This is an awfully tame start to the stream. Improved skill attack power. Very good when I'm trying to use Wild Strikes. Is the MMV server still growing? Yeah, it's been hitting 300 players most days, I think, recently. Which is up to 2 or 3% of Nightrein's entire player base, which is actually incredible. It isn't that big in China, though. Which is where a lot of Nightreign players are from. We are Charlie Kirk. We are Kirknet right now. Thank God it's not big in China. That is a man who has his priorities set straight right there. Is this Arcane Raider gameplay? No, I don't have any good Arcane Raider relics, but that's fine because Arcane Raider's not good until, at least until the Blood Fiend's arm is added. At that point, we can talk about Arcane Raider. At that point, we can talk about Arcane Raider. How good is FromSoft at letting mods live peacefully? I don't think they have ever taken any action against a mod. I guess we... Wait. DN charge? I should probably take a DN charge just in case. We should actually, like, go fuck up this troll real quick. Like, why not? That guy's, like, right there. We should go kill him. Fucking tough guy. If you say so, wild turd. I'm gonna kill this fucking troll, bro. He's red. This guy also has, like, an 8% chance to drop a legendary. Exactly an 8% chance to drop a legendary. Unless someone has extra item find. Yeah, I mean, Garden of Eyes is still around. Golden Age is still around. Make it quick. Crandall Sand against Caligo. I should take this, but I'm gonna keep playing with Wild Strikes. I should probably take it and give it to one of the Wilders on my team, because that is, as for what it's worth, that's just the best weapon against Caligo. Grafted Dragon is also pretty good, but that thing hits so consistent. What are you guys doing dying up there? Fucking... Maybe one of you should have taken the sand that I dropped, you guys. Fucking tough guys. Mods are hard as fuck to add. More map variations is very, very easy to set up. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, I understand why they died. Which one is it, though? Is it Frosty? Did they die to Frosty? Yes. I had a feeling. This guy is fucking buff as hell. Just like that, I have drained all my flasks. I'm going to die here. Or not. Please take a crit. Okay, thank you. Easy peasy. I didn't die at all. What the hell is Golden Age? It is a mod that has a lot of outrageous stuff ported into it. I'm not sure if it's the one that ported... I know it has, like, Sun Wukong in it. I know it has a bunch of Armored Core stuff. Or, like, fucking from Black Myth Wukong. I think it's the one that also has Valstrax in it. What are they weak to? They're weak to Holy. Believe it or not. I think they're weak to Holy and Pierce damage. Golden Age is like a super Chinese mod though. Like, it's made by a Chinese guy who will scam anyone that's not from China or not Chinese out of their purchase for the mod. Because obviously it's paid too. To be honest, personally, I don't really mind mods being paid, but that is its own can of worms. Gyobu. I feel like Gyobu shows up in this spot a lot. I mean, like, what the fuck am I gonna make all this money for if not to spend it, you know? When we get stunlocked with heavy bows as a godsend, you mean like bow heavy attacks? Or great bows? Because a lot of stuff gets stunlocked by great bows. Like, Crucible Knights get stunlocked by great bows. Not stunlocked, but if there's 3 of them, yeah, they get stunlocked. If there's 3 people attacking with great bows, a Crucible Knight will never have a chance to move. Great bows. What are these guys? Oh, never mind. That was an old message. Referring to the Lion Warrior. I mean, I think we go up there. That is the most important point on the map. I mean, I'm going up there. I need to buy myself some fucking Dragon Wound Grease. I need some Dragon Grease right now. I also need some more skill ups because I want to play Wild Strikes. I really also want a Thorny tier. Yeah, Divine Beast Lions, Horned Warriors, and Bird Warriors are all really weak to Holy for some reason. Or rather, I think they have no resistance against Holy and like 40% resistance against everything that's not pierce damage. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff to do in the top right of the map. You should play a ranged character first in Duskbloods. I don't know anything about Duskbloods aside from the trailers. I have not really engaged with the media at all. To be fair, I didn't really engage with the media at all for Nightreign either. I just bought it when it came out because I knew I was going to like it. And lo and behold, it has kind of changed my life. I have fucking 2,000 hours in the game and I have a fucking YouTube channel. I get paid to play the game now. Thorny tier. Okay, good. There's one skill up. I can get this one skill up. Okay, this is complicated because... Alright, I'm not going to need the spike tier. I'm just going to get rid of this now. I need Dragon Grease, but I want a good amount of it. I also want Blood Boils. Because I want to do some fucking nasty damage with Wild Strikes here. I already have one of these. I'll buy this, though. Just rolled something OMG literally right now. You can add me about it in the Discord. Divine Beast Dancing Lion. This guy I don't think is weak to Holy. Someone could check though. Maybe he is actually. Hold on. Divine Beast Dancing Lion. No, he's weak to fire damage. Fire and pierce damage. Your problem again, human. Stupid monkey. Improve melee attack power is actually better than the start attack sub. If I got FP on successive attacks from this guy, that would actually be really clutch here, because I could end up throwing away my Starlight Shards. Weak to Halo Slop. Yeah, everything is weak to Halo Slop, though. That is not FP on successive attacks. Affinity attack up incantations. If anybody wants to use Flame of Frenzy, that's a really good item. Isn't that carrying thrusting sword? Had a guarding up's damage negation on it. I would really like to go to that Nothing Burger Ruins, but I'm just going to go over here. 100x luck Markiplier. Roll relics and money stream for 100x. Yeah. I'm going to gamble 100k Merkin. If I get nothing, I'm nuking your Discord. Alright, tough guy, if you say so. This guy's going to get fucking ground to a paste here. I don't know what these Wilders are doing, but I don't really need to follow them for anything else. I'm strong enough at this point. Yeah, they're just NPCing with each other. Easy. Reduced FP consumption is good, I suppose. Not bad. That does not hurt whatsoever. Shield... Ooh, skill attack power. What do I not need? I can probably afford to drop my TDP to end because we're playing against Caligo here. This is a bit much of me to do, but I'm going to do it. Shield Crash is also really good against Caligo, but the problem with Shield Crash against Caligo, despite being strike damage, is that you can't put grease on shields, so you just lose out on a massive amount of damage from Dragon Grease. What I'm actually going to do here, I think, is drop my Starlight Shards. I'm going to drop my Starlight Shards and buy 2 more Dragon Moon Grease, just in case. So I can high roll. Actually, no, I'll be able to buy Starlight Shards in the Spirit Shelter. Yeah, I'll be able to do that. I can drop these now and come back with them later. We have time to kill everything in the mountain, so we may as well do that. 50 hours in MMV. I'm still finding new bosses. Haven't fought an MMV gank, or fought an NPC gank. I don't know if I actually ran into that one on stream. I mean, after 150 hours, I still haven't had a proper fight against either the Rotwoods or Noclateo special bosses. I haven't even encountered the Noclateo one. They're fighting Borealis here. That is noble of them. Actually doing a surprising amount of damage. I don't know what they're attacking with. Ribbers, huh? Doesn't do as much damage as my Wild Strikes does. Tell you that. Wrong Colossal Weapon. I will drop a Wendy for them, though. I have not, no. I actually haven't seen him once. Which is a little whack considering how much I've actually played it. Like, I've probably been expected like 3 or 4 of him now. I've also only run into Melania twice. And both of those times were runs with absolute shitter teammates. That, yeah, let's just say I didn't really get to fight her. Raider is actually not that good against her, because Raider sensors are on taking attacks, and guess what Melania really wants out of the opponent? To hit them. TDBDN, if anybody wants that, you can have it. I think there's a scarab over here. Not this one, though. Not this map. More like I can't carry. I mean, most of them are like... Both of those runs, I think, had a player with brand new relics. What's up, random person? Would you skip the mountain if the Night Lord wasn't Caligo? No. Clearing the mountain, especially if it's Caligo or Adel, is just generally a good thing to do. I don't mind this place at all. The field bosses here are usually pretty easy to kill, and there's a lot of them. Believe it or not, I think, like, these field bosses are better than these field bosses, based on color. ES4. If you say so, tough guy. Yeah, Adel is also a dragon, so anti-dragon damage is really good against them. I should level up. I should get that out of the way. It's not preferable over charged 2 armaments, though. It is if you have a full inventory of them. I want to say there's also a Caligo map that has a Libra invasion. Or Caligo Mountaintops map that has a Libra invasion, although that might be misinformation. Adel is a non-binary tough guy. What? I'm pretty sure the Rotwoods version still heals on attacks. The Phase 2 Rotwoods version, I think she still heals on attacks. Like, yeah. At least a lot of her attacks. I'm pretty sure Adel is a dude. That is why he's called Baron. Baron is similar to Duchess. Baron is just a male title. Duchess is a female title. Please don't be something really good. Okay, good. Anti-dragon attack. I don't know how much this is. I think it's like 20%. What's this? Too late, kid. Yeah. And female Duchess is a duke. That's what I thought, bitch. Bro, I can't help but think that the Grey Katana Wild Strikes was actually doing more than the Raider Wild Strikes. I think that the skill motion values on the Grey Katana in this mod are, like the regular Grey Katana, are fucking busted for some reason. I would be smart to look for talismans here. I think I'm actually going to do that. This is actually a really good item for them. Double damage negation. Why do people say guy and female instead of woman or girl? I don't know. Do scarabs even spawn down here? I don't know. There's not a jump point though, which is kind of annoying. I like how this area is just cut off as if you're not supposed to be here. I would like another skill attack out because it's better than 12% melee by a lot. What the fuck even is the word void? Like, where did that shit come from? Ooh, corpse. Fucking broke bitch ass Undertaker. Fuck you. Poor bitch. Scarabs do spawn there. Okay. Well, they clearly aren't spawning here. Someone give these scarabs a fucking... talking to. There's one over there. There's one fucking half scarab over there. Does this guy have skill up? Improve. This is not even better. Bro, all these players are fucking broke bitches. I mean, Lord of Blood's Exaltation, I guess I'll take this over this thing. In case someone procs Blood Loss literally one time, that gives me 20% extra damage. That's not going to happen, though. It's a full scarab. Never mind. Bro, what am I going to do with all this? I need a fucking Millicent's prosthesis. Fuck you. Fucking broke bitch-ass corpses. All these corpses are fucking broke bitches. Who is Puff Dragon? Is there any beef or something? Yeah, he made a thumbnail saying the best way to play Raider, and it said Arcane Raider. So, like, yeah, someone shoot that guy. What the fuck are you yapping about, kid? Fucking Wilder profile picture having ass motherfucker. Everybody in my Discord always says that guy really fucking sucks at making routing decisions and shit. And it's just kind of annoying. Skill up. Melee up. I mean, this one's a little better because it doesn't have an extra clause of poison blow max HP. Not like that matters. Arc Raider, huh? Fucking Arc Raider's slop. Arc Raider is slop, dude. I mean, we should add yellow talismans or more red talismans too. Red talismans, I think, would be a really interesting idea. They seem very opposed to yellow talismans for some reason, though. I'm not exactly sure why. Because I think they would be excellent, like, Everjail rewards or something. Like, Everjail gives you Crimson Ember Medallion +1, or maybe even +2. Like, +1, say +2 for the Great Hollow Towers or something. Scarab? Scarab. Okay. Something good, please. Please, 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 please. This is actually not bad. I will concede this is decent. I don't really want Ertrue's favor here. I don't need it. Said Iron Eye Duchess Wilder is best team comp because he's fucking retarded. They are Iron Eye and Duchess, or Iron Eye and Wilder are number 8 and 9 characters. Iron Eye is on it, dude. After playing Iron Eye, I can honestly say he just fucking sucks. Midriff, I think. This should be Midra. Duchess is okay, but I don't think Duchess is that good. I don't think... honestly, Duchess is probably number 5 or 6 as well. Maybe 7. Like, you can't just not have all the actual high damage characters. Raider and Executor are easily the most consistent. Like, with dealing a ridiculous amount of damage with that directs. And then you also have to account for Recluse and Undertaker. I'm dead. I was not paying attention to my low HP. My fucking left hand is also falling asleep, which makes it hard to play. Okay, 90 Drake's reset there is actually pretty good timing. Let's heal. I can try. I don't need damage negation because I got rid of it. Like a selfish bitch. Rev is also consistently good, but that's only because Beast Claw is good enough. I like to think of it this way. If you multiply that values of everything's health by 10, Revenant immediately falls off and becomes shit. Like, at that point, Beast Claw is just not good. It is by no means sufficient. Trying to pull a fast one on this with that Frenzy Flame, huh? Tough guy. Shit, I might lose any dregs here. No. It's gonna take up to 3 in like a couple seconds, though. What is this fucking non-damage slop, bruh? 3. I'm gonna have to wait for 4 to make sure. I think I could have gone in right then, but I'm gonna wait for 4. I think this guy says like the Maris Relic or anything, right? No. Okay, I'm gonna wait for 4 and then go in. But Undertaker and Recluse have better face scaling? That is actually true. Like, I think with random incantations, Undertaker and Recluse are just outright way stronger. Flame of Frenzy Revenant is really cool, and I would say it's probably her best build. Like, Flame of Frenzy anything is the best build, though. Flame of Frenzy is just the best spell in the game, by far. I need one of these. What are you doing just dropping an extra Crimson Bolt here? You can use that, bro. Frenzy and Raider, when I think I've uploaded maybe 1 or 2 videos of me actually using Flame of Frenzy or Placidusax Ruin as Raider. You're gonna have to go back like 9 months, though. Yeah, the only problem with Flame of Frenzy Seal is actually getting it. I may as well record this. I'm going to start the recording now. May as well record this, right? Because I could end up doing some very nasty things to Caligo here. Yep, I mean, Burn of Flame, Flamefall upon them. All the other fire spells are alright, but Flame of Frenzy and Placidusax Ruin are just like 3 times stronger than everything else. Especially considering Precision Axe Ruin against Nostra and Caligo, you can very consistently hit most of the beam. At which point, not accounting for spell attack, like spell school attack ups, it does more damage than Flame of Frenzy. What's my Nightreign on, by the way? 8? Okay. Almost time. I can drink the Thorny now. I didn't think I was going to get hit by that, but that was not a bad idea anyway. Gotta run away from this because I have Blood Boil active and I will die if I get hit. I can put on a Dragon Grease now. I have enough of it to where I can just rip some. Okay, I'm actually not taking nearly as much damage as I would have thought. Through Blood Boil, no less. Damn. I wait for her to finish her flying move before doing anything else, and I've lost Night of Dark, so it doesn't really matter. Damn, that was kind of a shit showcase. Yeah, Discus of Light is also really underrated. If Discus of Light worked with spell schools and where there was an easy way to get it, it would be worse than Halo Slop. Does Grease does not scale with Arcane, no. Wait, no, yeah, no, never mind. The Rot Grease does. It very much does. I've tested this before. Guys, these guys are attacking for like literally 100 damage in attack, bro. Why would you ever want to be doing that? 0 actual ZDPS. I'm gonna be dead here. No. Maybe? There we go. That's some damage. Yeah, I think the Great Katana needs to be nerfed. I was doing like 3,000 with no successives on the Great Katana. I think I have like Wing Sword Insignia, but that's not that much. Uh-oh, I'm dead. I just Blood Boiled. Unless that doesn't have a hitbox win. Yeah. Okay, cool. Maybe one of the Wilders is Puff Dragon? Now, these guys are doing... I mean, these are... Well, to be fair, if he does no damage and they do no damage, that is a pretty, you know... consistent form of... Wait, no, Fundamentalist does boost. Yeah, I'm wrong. Fundamentalist does boost all the ring spells, and that's it. Okay, stop recording. This is not that remarkable. No! Dude, what is this? Nah. Alright, that fucking timeout. Timeout. Nah. What the fuck is this? Nah. I am at everyone. Okay. Very fucking funny. Alright. Good one, Miyazaki. Hey, look at that. Fundamentalist Holy Attack up raw below max HP. Nah. What the fuck is this? Nah. Ain't no way. That's nuts, dude. What the fuck? What is this? This is the kind of god roll you post on Reddit about. What the fuck? This is a god tier. I mean, I guess it could have Holy Attack 4, but like, this is just a god tier relic. This is just a god roll. It's a straight god roll. It has a good curse, too. Dormant Reapers, Holy 3, and then the Duchess character perk. This is a sign from Benjamin Netanyahu, guys. Test it out? No. Ain't no way. That's, like, actually my first good Dormant Reaper's relic, too. Not necessarily... Well, okay. I already have a decent one, but that is a better Dormant Reaper's relic than the one I previously had. This was my previous Dormant Reapers. So it's a Dormant Reaper's attack with 3 Reapers, which is kind of whack. But I think this is way better. Not that it's good, because fuck you. Halo Scythe Raider when? I think I've used Halo Scythe on Raider one time in like 1,500 games. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Damn, wrong attack up. This isn't even worth keeping. Wrong attack up again. Fuck you. God damn it. 2 attack ups and they're both the wrong attack up. Throwing daggers in possession, huh? It's the perfect color for Halo. It's literally like the relic I got the other fucking day for Dutch's double balancers. Dutch's improved character skill attack power 9 beta, that's blue. Like, bro, I can make a fucking God Roll Halo slot build now. I just got this. Attack power, holy attack up. I'm pretty sure I have one of these too, right? No, but it's not blue. Oh, but it's not blue. Hold on. Wait, maybe this doesn't work. Maybe this doesn't work, actually. Wow, actually blocked by relic colors here. I have Holy Shredding Affinity +1. Holy 4. Thorny Cracked here, lol. There's Defeating Fills +1. Attacking up against frosted enemies probably pretty good. This one's also decent. None of these are all that good, but yeah. Anyway, I don't even need to fucking entertain that shit. He's currently doing Arcane Frost build with Knighted Regs. Do Arcane Rod. Like, what is he doing with Frostbite? Recluse game when? Can't spell Recluse without lose. I played Recluse not that long ago, though. Like, I uploaded a video of it like a week ago. Man, why do I have to get these fucking relics, bro? Who added me? Oh, I see. Depth 4 with 2 Wilders again. Oh my god. Okay, one of them's at least not playing Wilder. Nah, let's just play Raider. Have character skill Night Invader Hoarfrost Slop on Yellow Relic. Hoarfrost Slop is not, like, the best perk, though. For one, Wraith Calling Bell is just better. And 2, character skill +3 is just better than both of them. We know you have more than 2 Iron Knight games in that visual codex. Yeah, I have 3. The default Duchess cheated relic. Yeah. I don't even... I mean, maybe if Duchess, like, Duchess' Remembrance colors are a little better, then I don't know. Holy Magic Ruins. I haven't played this map in a long time. I don't think I've played it in more map variations. Ah, I think we got one of these players, huh? Fucking Beast. Beast Claw and MMV, bro. Really? To be fair, there aren't really that many new spells added, so I don't really blame them. Ever tried the worst build in the game known as Roar Chart attacks? I think there are a lot of good roaring attacks in the game, although not, like... If you have to do any of the Roar Chart attacks, ironically the best one, I think, is the Warcry Uncharged Heavy. I think that one's the best. But what do I know? Blue, yellow, white. Red, blue, yellow. Yes, Roar Cry, all Roar Ashes of War and their special charge attacks get boosted by roaring attacks, and the Roar Medallion. And Highland Axe and Elden Ring. Yes, Roar and Breath attacks do work with Dragon attacks, do not work with Bubbles. 2.1.7.1, I think, or 2.1.7. Hotfix or something, is the latest version, yeah. Shriek of Sorrow, if that adds a special attack to the weapon, then yes. Bragosaur, Shriek of Milos, Warcry, Trolls Roar, Beast Roar, Regal Roar, which is the Axe of Godfrey one. In other words, any unique roaring attack, or roar-born attack, if you want to put it that way, counts for roaring attacks. But I think it's mostly just Dragon Communion and Roar Arts. Annoyingly, not a lot of stuff that actually uses breath. Like the bubble hammers should all, I think they should all absolutely count for improved roaring weapon, or for improved breath attacks, because they are absolutely breath attacks. That's how you blow a horn. Or that's how you play a horn, you blow it. Okay, she's getting beat up now, but if she casts Destined Death on us one time, someone's gonna die. Oh, I'm just gonna die because I get attacked. Revenant, your summon is getting in my way. Vanilla Nightreign working yet? No. I tried a lot to fix it. Like, I got in a chat with a lot of Bandai, like, the Bandai Namco support, and they gave me a lot of different fixes, none of which worked. I will let you have this Undertaker hammer. Undertaker. Also works with Recluse Breath Cocktail and Executor's Roar. If you have to add one character, what would they be like? Skill, ult, dorm power? I don't know. I'm not that good of a... I would not say I'm necessarily a good character designer. What are we doing? For what it's worth, though, I don't really have much of a reason to play Vanilla Nightreign. Because I can just play this. Like, my last daytime stream got 100 viewers, which is, for more map variations, is incredible. Like, if I can get that many viewers playing this mod, then I am just gonna stick on this mod. We can either go there or the castle. What are you waiting for? We can go to the other Night Invader to the castle here. How do you rank Raiders ult 9th or 10th worst? I would say 8th or 9th. I think Wilders is the worst ult in the game. To be fair, there are a bunch of them that aren't really that good. Like, aside from Undertaker's damage up, her ult isn't very remarkable either. It's probably a little better than Raiders. Iron Eyes is also, I mean, it has a really nice hitbox. It's good at reviving. Other than that, it doesn't really do any damage. Oh yeah, Duchess is also like a griefing ult. You have to consider Duchess is a griefing ult, even more so than Raiders is. I think Revenant and like for like my entire time playing the game, I would agree with Revenant ult being the best, but after having played Executor, I'm not sure I can agree with that. Or I'm not sure I can continue saying that, because Executor's ult is incredible. I mean, talk about having a consistent form of damage. Bro, by the end, like, level 15, no support at all, Knighted Regs on 10, you can do easily 15k with your ult. Duchess ult can give her 500% damage up against, like, 3 enemies in the game. Aside from being a novelty, it is pretty unimportant. Revenant ult also does enable Tenacity stack abuse, but I'm talking about more in a usefulness capacity. Guardian's ult is also pretty good for a very similar reason to Revenant's, in that it just makes you immortal. Yeah, I think you have to consider about Undertaker's ult that it's like there's 3 times as much of it, so it is definitely like better than I think Iron Eye or Raider. It's 25%, but yeah, that's another reason Revenant ult is amazing. Everyone but herself, which if it were herself as well, that would probably be fucking broken. What do we get? This is actually not dog shit. I'm gonna hold on to this. Bloodblade, Twin Blade slot. Where's the other big beastman? Did we kill all of them? Oh god, what are we doing? We didn't get any red loot yet. This is one of the castles that needs patching. Play more slop, sir. Guys, what the fuck are we doing? I don't want to have to keep reviving you. This is not that bad. Fuck. Fucking bot-ass teammates, bruh. What are you guys doing? Recluse does not need Knighted Dregs for sorcery. It's like a really, really min-max character to put it on, because she has 3 good character perks already. Then you get 3 good character perks, Night Invader, Everjail, and that's already pretty easy to do. But 3 good character perks. Not knowing Beastman Castle has nothing in the courtyard. It has a lot of Beastmen that are worth like, what, 2,400 souls each or something? Attack at full HP is slop, though. Fuck. God damn it. What are you two taking so long to get back up here for? Did you fucking start playing the game yesterday? God damn it. Oh my god, bruh. Yeah, 35-20 souls for that guy. Look at that. Undertaker is Puff Dragon stream sniping you. It's hard for me to tell if that's a joke or not. Go to the Grace. What's Puff Diddygun's in-game name? I wouldn't know because I don't watch his videos at all. Only uses double bouncers on Undertaker you need to get fucking shot for. What the fuck are you doing playing double bouncers on Undertaker? I don't think I got the immortality, no. It just looks like it. It may have, like the visual effects may have suggested that I did, which I did not. At least I don't think. I think super weak to blood loss? Yeah, this guy's super weak to blood loss. You need to actually hit with the Twin Blade for this to be really good. DN charge, huh? I actually use this as a weapon. I haven't played with a Godslayer Greatsword in a long time. One Night Stand is his name, and only Rans. Grafted Dragon against Libra. I kind of want this. Although one of my teammates might take it before I can get there. Okay, I can get rid of the Twin Blade. Grafted Dragon. Grafted Dragon against Libra is pretty good, but at the same time, it also is an attack up. Because I wanted to use the new relics. Well, when it came out, you don't know how the character works. Glass Necklace is like, when used right, as strong as both Balancer relics, though. For Undertaker, rather. For other characters, it's the same strength as a Balancer Relic. In practicality. Usually a little worse. Eating homemade sabe for dinner. Sabe, huh? Sadbe. True, that's considering Glass Necklace also actually did get a pretty substantial nerf. When am I playing Wild Jeet? $500. I can put your money where your mouth is, you know? Collab with Puff Dragon and Dudley. Dudley seems okay, except he's a Wilder main. Fucking wild dick, dude. I mean, I'll take it if you don't want. I trust myself with it more than these teammates. No Ligma on this one. Sabi is an actual dish. I know, I'm just making a joke. Fucking wild dick, dude. Wild dick is actually a pretty... I would say that's a pretty good, short way to say Wilder. Because what else? You have Wild Turd, you have Wild Tard. Wild, it just flows a little more nicely. What's up, Mohammed? Well, he's Dudley with Yui. Yui is a bit of an, how do we say it? Iron Eye. What a fucking Iron Eye. Wild Jeet. Wild Dumb. Look at 2232 shard attack. This weapon's actually really underrated. Why did it do so much there, though? Maybe that was not a 2200 shard. Maybe I'm lying. That was when Beast Claw also hit. Wild Dirt. Childer. I don't know about that one. Child Turd. I don't know. Still can't believe GSG's a dex weapon in Elden Ring? I guess. I should remember that I also do have a regular weapon if I need to two-hand anything. Or need to use a two-handed light attack. What is that? Tree Sentinel? Fucking Slop Sentinel, dude. Yeah, Wilder is the tutorial character. He has nothing going for him at all. What are you doing spawning up there, bro? You're a tough guy. Is this the fucking sex dungeon, Iron Eye? I think it is. Ow. Twin Princess, huh? Well-Mad Queen is slop, dude. Because he's using 2 fucking chainy thorned whips. Where else would you find such an Iron Eye? Why must whips be so ass? Because they're like, for what it's worth, they aren't necessarily meant to be good weapons with which to kill something. Would you rather play Iron Eye or Genshin Impact for a full day? Iron Eye. What the fuck kind of question is that? Yeah, Giant's Breed actually is really underrated. I had a run that I thought was, like, strung out on the ropes. Like a solo run, I don't really know how it happened to be, but a solo run against Noster, maybe it was Everdark Noster, as Raider, and the best weapon in inventory with Giant's Whip, and I tried it, and it actually did like 3 or 4k damage per cast, which is... I was surprised. Bro, wait, where do you come from? I'm trying to get hit for Nightreign that... Who's your favorite Uma? Is that the fucking stupid-ass horse game? Horses are fucking slop, dude. Slop the horses. I'll help these guys kill the battle mage, then I will go get my souls back. What the? Really? Yeah, what's worse than horse girls? Anime horse girls. I don't know about that one. Would you rather play Iron Eye or walk a mile on broken glass barefoot? I don't know. That's a tough one, man. You know, they say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Am I going bald? Yes. You should just accept it right now and chop off your entire head of hair. I meant the hair, not the head. Sorry. I mean, what are you, not going to just come back with extremely powerful feet? Calloused? Battle-worn? Ready to kick someone's ass with? Another grafted dragon. Anybody else want a grafted dragon? I was up with finding so many grafted dragons lately, bro. There were 3 grafted dragons in a run I recently played, and then another one in another run before that. Well, the one this I recently discovered is the gacha community and the FromSoft community have a huge overlap, and one of them is something about being mistreated by the game, bro. I think gacha should be illegal. It's just a fucking predatory monetization system. Also, imagine naming your game ZZZ. As in fucking going to sleep? What are we doing? As in a somniferous onomatopoeia? Oh, ooh la la. Hello. Okay, now we're talking. I'm good at this. This is a better item anyway, because it has melee attack up. What's up, Dark Salt? Gotcha as in the monetization system. Look it up. Duchess for a week. Give the sword to Undertaker. No. Dagger Duchess. Dagger Duchess from Clash Royale? No way. Me win the Dagger Duchess. I thought he would just let me get away with that, fucking tough guy, if you say so, bitch. Daggers are not atrocious. Dagger X on shard attacks with a dagger is actually surprisingly good. Ain't no party like a money party. True, this guy gets it. There isn't really anything else to do on this map, to be honest. Damage against on Flame of Frenzy, Revenant. This probably does more damage than Beast Claw against Libra, by the way, even with your entire Beast Claw build. It definitely does more than this Beast Claw build, at least. You'd rather play Stellar Blade or Wilder once. You see, Stellar Blade is an actual game. I would rather play Stellar Blade. It is at least an actual game. Yeah, Flame of Frenzy does way more than Beast Claw, by the way. What's up, Red Hot? I should probably take this. I'm gonna pick this up. What's on this? Nothing. Everything with Flame of Frenzy is really good. Raider with Flame of Frenzy is really good. Flame of Frenzy is probably like a top 4 attack. Flame of Frenzy is arguably better than Halo Scythe. Flame of Frenzy isn't really rare, though. It's one of the common spells, because it's actually found on a seal. Like, from any one of these bosses, I would estimate the chances of getting Flame of Frenzy are about 13% if you have dormant seals. This is actually a really good item against Libra. I should probably take this. You know what? I'm gonna take this and use it. Maybe not instead of that. Yes, instead of this. This has a better chart attack than the Godslayer's Greatsword, and this is all of Libra's sigils do all 100% holy damage, so this is actually a massive damage negation. This is an enormous damage negation against Libra. In addition to my relic having a holy damage negation +2, I'm gonna take very little damage to Libra's seals here. All that magic is 100% holy. That's an enormous amount of damage negation. Not, well, yeah, I guess obviously not against Gladius and Maris, which have a humongous magic resistance, or fire resistances anyway. Hey. Yo, give me that shit. One of you wants the fire talisman, you can have it, because my other stuff is just better. Wish Frenzied Burst was more common? Yeah. Frenzied Burst is also really good. Unendurable Frenzy and Hellish Jabiri not so much. Although Hellish Jabiri obviously has another purpose in being the strongest body buff in the game for non-physical attacks. TDBDN Raider Weapon, huh? Fuck, this is better than my other TDBD. I'm actually gonna get rid of this, yeah. Back with Hatred for War build, since Knight of Dregs removes the War buff when you get... Yeah, the War stuff and Ornamental Straight Sword and Moonlight Greatsword don't work with Knight of Dregs, because it just eliminates weapon buffs. Cragblade doesn't either. Erdtree's Favor, huh? I don't really need this. I also absolutely need to go to his shop. I just realized I never actually bought the Spike Cracked here. There's one here, though. Yeah, Shattering Crystal is probably the second best spell after Flame of Frenzy. At the same time that it does increase aggro, it increases the amount of damage you take to the degree that a Blood Boil does, I think. I never considered the aggro part, though. HP and Sharded Axe up, huh? You know what? With this being depth 4, I don't actually need this damage negation. Fucking Duchess, dude. More like Dumpchess. Duchess is so overrated, bro. Duchess is the least overrated of everybody's favorite characters. But she is still not good. Famous last words, lol, I don't need this negation. True. Could have pinged and then Golden Bowed. I want to make sure to target the blue gargoyle here because the red one has 80% fire resistance. Doesn't need this damage negation. Takes half his HP in one hit. Lol. Okay, I do a lot of damage though. Jesus Christ. Yes. Are you colorblind or what? Fuck. I mean, the MMV ones, yeah. I'm surprised I'm not dead. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. I'm dead. I killed the gargoyle, though. Did I just fucking popped the Wending Grace. Oh my god. Yeah, these are the only gargoyles in the mod to have the breath attack. Oh my god, I just got through rezzing you, bum. That was very unwise of me. And notice how much less damage I do with against this gargoyle than the other one. It's 80%. The other one has 80% lightning damage negation. This guy's 80% fire. He also does madness buildup, I think. Wait, I need to get hit here. Hold on. Okay. Sick. Affinity damage negation. Very good. Wow, I have an incredible amount of affinity damage. I have 2 affinity damage negation perks now. In addition to having 20%, or I think 16% holy on my relics, 20% holy on a weapon, 13% affinity on a weapon. Heals the boss, by the way. True. Give me some body buff. Give me some of this. I don't need any Starlight Shards. Give me this thing, too, for good measure. Okay. The moth actually can be critical attacked, by the way. How much dono for a face reveal? I don't know. $1 million. Hellish Ability aggro doesn't even work on Nightreign. Oh my god. Resistance to ailments is low Kirk pretty good here. Then Brent's on 8. Oh my god, that did no fucking damage. Yeah, that does no damage. Oh my god. Get fucking one-tapped, kid. Headshot. Damn! 6,677 damage. Look at that shit. What are you guys doing dying? If I still had my Winding Grace, I would try and solo the boss from this point. I don't know where the other teammate is. I had a feeling he was going to do that, motherfucker. Where are you? Where? Over there. I don't know if they know, but I can't see them. I don't think I've ever got the chance to do that, using a Colossal Sword Pierce attack to get a headshot on Libra on top of my ultimate. Fucking summoning damage negation, dude. I really think this fight gets made a lot better if you actually just engage with and kill the, Yeah, look at that fucking no damage from that attack, by the way. That shit didn't even fucking hurt. If you just kill the summons. Come here, bitch. walking backwards, tough guy. Fucking really mad at me at that point, then I don't... God damn it. Undertaker, please tell me you... Okay, thank you. Okay, let's actually, like, res my teammate here. Let's not be a shitter. -1. Undertaker, what are we doing? Really, huh? You guys keep fucking dying. I keep having to res you fucking dumbasses. God damn it. Oh, what is this inventory, bro? What are we doing, Revenant? God damn it. Maybe I should have taken resistance to ailments, huh? What is this? Ooh, that's not half bad. Sure, I'll keep that. Yeah, Revenant, this would not have been a problem if Revenant used Flame of Frenzy, because she'd one-tap all of the Libra summons, and also do 5,000 per cast of Libra with no spell attack ups. Three hammers, huh? Fucking 3 hammers slop. That song also is not very remarkable. No, no, no! This I already got one of these that's blue. I'm looking for a green or yellow one. Like what? Okay, bro. All right, we're just fucking trolling at this point, huh? Oh my god. Another fucking blue incident. This is the 4th fucking blue relic that I missed a 50-50 on. No, I'm not going to edit it. Literally the... Bro, what is my other fucking Undertaker one of these? It's blue with... It's blue with HP restoration on straight sword attacks. Awesome sauce, dude. Fucking suck the blue, dude. Bro, depth 4 alt... Bro, I'm gonna have to fucking start alt F4ing on depth 4, bro. I don't want to play depth 4 all day at this point. Can I get some fucking depth 5 games here? What is a knife area that you would probably give a chance with based on builds? What? A chance with that what? Yeah, 287 players, by the way. Someone asked earlier in chat. Let me see. Let me go to... Let me close this. This is like This is more than 2% of Nightreign's entire player count, by the way. You know, just as one does. Oops. Turn off display capture. Playing on a run? I mean, I've given a chance at almost every Night Fair. I play a lot of Raider and Executor anyway, and occasionally Recluse or Guardian. Bro, by the way, the teammates I was experiencing playing with this mod off-stream would make for insane fucking content, but I can't seem to find any of them. These are just mediocre nothing-burger teammates. Bro, I had to actually go back and block a bunch of fucking wilders. Because they were being so shit all game. 9800, bro. Honestly, I'm just gonna fucking reduce my depth all the way around to 999 just to make sure that I have the absolute highest edge possible. How many hate messages have you gotten from people while playing Nightreign? From people that actually came into my stream, a couple. Sometimes through Steam I get them, sometimes in my comment section. Not very many. It doesn't happen very frequently, like maybe 1 in 50 games. I mean, I shouldn't have cross-region matchmaking disabled. Cross-region play perform matchmaking, yeah. There was one really bad one. That was a wilder. Like, maybe 8 months ago. And it was a Chinese guy who kept spamming the N-word, "You have no job." Ironically, I actually did have the job. He was also being a fucking retard the whole game, and just being annoying. Like, I accidentally dropped one of my damage negations, and he picked it up, and he just, like, I accidentally dropped one of my damage, and I got, oh wow, I got a grafted greatsword. So I just rushed to drop something in inventory, and I accidentally clicked my damage negation, and then he kept it the whole game to parry Healstore one fucking time, because it was a small shield with a buckler parry. And he's like, I do more damage. I'm like, I literally recorded it. You did not do any fucking damage that fight, you worthless fucking wilder fuck. Do I get hate messages on Reddit too? Yes. That's why I don't post there very frequently. What did I miss? Someone asked about it. Someone asked about receiving negative comments from teammates after games. As a wilder main, you need to change that "as a wilder main" sentence. Get that wilder main out of your brain. Whatever. Yeah, instantly ban all Wilder Duchess Iron Eye players. That would be awesome. Surprised they haven't made a Nightreign mod that simply adds voice chat, Lamau. Scholar mains are so goated, that's because you get to know all 5 of them. True, I don't think I've even run into 5 scholars in my entire time playing more map variations. I want to say it's like 3. Alright, we got a noob wilder on the team. And then this guy who I play with a lot of games. I play a lot of games with. Been a while since you played Skill Raider. I played a game of Skill Raider earlier today. I also played one yesterday off stream. I will join you next game, if you say so, tough guy. Yeah, I've had, I want to say 2 scholars use items confer. These are pretty shit Night Invader locations. To be honest, we should go to this one first, because it's on the far side of the map. But whatever. I actually had an edited pot scholar in more map variations. I think it's only been more than 3. I was exaggerating. For persuasive effect. Wilder. What is this? This is some more sword wilder. This is a goofy weapon to use. One of the things I found weird about the Scholar Invaders is that the only one that actually uses consumable items is the default one. Okay, we should take this somewhere where we're not going to get mobbed by demi-humans. Nice work, Undertaker. Thrusting, counterattack, two-handing, or skill up. I gotta take the two-handing. Bro, it is fucking time for me to get an RKR Zweihander. Like, bruh. Oh, I should actually help these guys get loot. Invader Castle would probably be broken. Yeah. Stream keeps glitching and it turns into your voice looping 10 times in a row. You say that like it's a bad thing, lol. Just kidding. What are we looking at? Corvian Knight. This guy's not really easy to kill a level 2. I rarely find Guardians in this mod. Zweihander is indeed a common weapon. That is exactly the name of the rarity of the weapon that Zweihander is. Now, you don't find it very frequently. I know that's what you mean. Poison. We should actually do this. This is, like, really easy. Clueless. What is this? Sacred Blade Wilder weapon, huh? I guess I can take this. I guess I probably won't, though. I don't think I will. I'm just going to take the stamina. True. What if they added mini-buses that dropped graze? Low-key, that's actually probably a pretty good idea. That's a fantastic idea, actually. Why has nobody thought of this until now? I'm taking this for, like, the 3 applications that Waves of Darkness has. Like, enemies of these points of interest, not the invader kind, but those points of interest, they should actually have a white weapon in their drop pool. Any news on next Nightreign update? I assume you're asking about this mod, but probably not for a while. Well, you can play a lot of it early in Great Hall of Castle variations. True, Zweihander could also be changed to a blue weapon. So too can Guts Greatsword, because Guts Greatsword has a unique charge attack as well. Well, not that Zweihander's is unique, but unique to good Greatswords, or good Colossal Swords rather, because the other one is the fucking Troll Knight Sword, which you would never use because it's a split in scaling and does a ton of magic damage, although it's still good. Both Colossal Swords are a very big example of the white weapons. The regular club, which I think that should stay white, because that the whole kind of objective of that weapon is that it's a fucking basic bitch ass weapon. That one has a different strength scaling than other weapons. Large club charge attacks. Well, Raider doesn't have to deal with any of that, so it doesn't really matter for him. It's her. It's the Firekeeper from Dark Souls 1 that tried to kill me after I killed the teleporting bitch down the hallway. I need that Wilder Sword, thank you. That was a misclick. What is on that? HP skill up. I kind of want that, but I'm not going to force it. Maybe someone else wants it too. No one else can have it. Wow, spear guy from back door. That was almost a really good weapon, but not really. The pickaxe I would also not mind staying as a common. It is a great hammer that power stances with great axes. I would like to go to this encampment, but these teammates probably aren't going to follow me. Skill attacks in shop. Maybe. Long half great axe isn't really remarkable in a raider sense, though. Like, it's still smaller than other raider weapons. Wait. Outrider knight, I see. Wait, why the fuck did I not get that? What the hell? I was right there. God damn it. I'm dead. What's this fucking loot, bruh? Whack-ass loot. What's this? Okay. Now we're talking. A lion's claw. Probably not really that worth it, though. You mean execution or great axe? But yeah, rusted anchor does counterattack damage. What am I doing? Cosmetic brain. Damn, mixed bag of stuff. But I'm gonna take the taking damage boost damage negation. There aren't really that many more interesting white weapons, to be honest. Like, the Duelist Great Axe, it feels like it shouldn't be white based on what weapon it is, but... Like, at some point, you gotta have some white weapon. Counter damage is 10%, but there's also a ton of counter damage multipliers. Like, 20% passive. The Raptor Talons that has Charge Attack, Thrust, and Counter Attack up. There also are no skill ups in the shop. Fucking tough guy, kill yourself. Fuck you, kid. Not gonna lie, I did not notice the super shop here. What's this? Giant hunt. We may as well go beat up this worm face. Make Marai white. True. I would not mind, like, if... I don't know if changing the starting weapons of characters is even possible. Like, for certain skins and whatnot. Like, making a modified versions of different weapons. I don't know if that can happen, but that would be cool. Sword Dance Great Axe is actually a really solid skill weapon. I'm gonna hold on to this. This is possibly better than a Colossal Sword Lion's Claw. Go kill this Mr. Gun. Halo Slap should just be nerfed. Just cut its damage in half, and then it's not nearly as annoying. I want this too. Damn. Actually, I already kind of have a full inventory of stuff. Whatever. Sword Dance can wait. Sword Dance I can play another run. Although last time I played Sword Dance against Libra, I did like 10,000 damage in one attack. On a Great Axe, rather. Scholar's thrusted sword changes based on the skin you equip, but it's just the hilt. Interesting. I did not know that. This shop is fucking dookie. What is this? Get rid of this. I'll buy this. I'll buy this. I'll buy this. Buy this. I want to buy this thing too, because I can just use this giant crusher. I'll probably find another weapon though. Let's buy a stamina tier. I don't have inventory space. Yo, thanks to whichever one of you dumbasses got me like 100 more runes. That's actually quite convenient. Might put an RKR Zweihander in one of the shops. Okay. I won't be complaining. Although, if Fire Knight's Greatsword gets added, what's really the point? Because Fire Knight Greatsword is just innately going to be purple, and it can also come with RKR. And it has the same moveset as... I mean, it's a Zweihander fused with a Godslayer's Greatsword. It's just way better. Not necessarily better, but you know what I mean. It does almost no fire damage, so it's almost all physical. Fire Knight's Greatsword's gonna be blue? What the fuck? What do you mean? Nah, that shit's gotta be purple. We already have so many blue Colossal Swords. Blue? It's such a cool weapon. I want a fucking red Fire Knight's Greatsword. That would be sick. Blue? Boo. Like, all of the purple Colossal Swords cannot get a special skill on them. Or cannot get a, like a forgeable skill on them. Did Nightreign get update? It's going to get an update soon. Now, you gotta have one customizable Ash of War. Ow. Fucking tough guy. You gotta have one customizable Ash of War purple Colossal Sword. If there's any Colossal Sword, it is that one. There's just a lot of Colossal Swords in general. It means exactly what it sounds like. Really got me wanting to check for a Zweihander. I'm actually going to go out of my way to do that a little bit this run. Just cuz. Fuck you. I feel like the broken straight sword made all the other common straight swords never show up. Is that just me? I feel like none of the other common straight swords ever show up. I feel like this one kind of eliminated the other ones from the pools entirely. Like, I never see a noble straight sword or whatever the other one it was. Do you know that? Yes, I did know that, which is not ultimately that useful for Raider because you're two-handing your weapon most of the time anyways, but if you're playing jump attacks, it is good. But it's only if, like, if you're two-handing it in your left hand, it still removes the Dragon Wound Grease from Knighted Dregs. Bro, I'm gonna fucking kill this Blood Runes. What are we doing? Oh, shit. Okay. Skill attack DN full. Good for my teammates. Can't say I've played this map in more map variations either. Probably been 6 months since I played this map to begin with. I meant to fucking use my ultimate there, not take a flask. My flask button is R and my ult button is T. Lol. Don't think I've ever matched with someone using the Raider ultimate relic effects. I've matched with a couple cheaters with duration of ult extended, which, to be fair, duration of ult extended is actually a decent perk. Because it increases the duration of his ult buff from 30 to 45 seconds, which is quite a lot. 15% melee. Keyboard slop, true. Yeah, Y is also my pin button. So RT and Y, I mix them up sometimes. There should be a Raider perk that removes the rock. I like the totem, though. The totem is cool. So what, it requires a modicum of intelligence to use. And not completely brick your teammates with. Damn, skill up Vikes is crazy work. That's like a really good weapon, actually. Low key, I should just take this and start playing Vikes as a skill because it's really good. Maybe Wilder will want to come up here and get that Vikes. Oh wait, there's also another fucking passive up there. Am I stupid? Sure, not bad. It's good for Noxella Sip. True. Noclateo, you mean. I mean, hey. Yeah, you know what? Fuck the two-handing. This is actually a better weapon, I think. I'm gonna go back and grab that melee attack up. What the fuck is this? Double far top right Nah! Double far top right circle. That's crazy. I'm not sure I've ever seen that. The same exact circle. Both days. What the fuck? Someone should really take and use that Vikes. Yeah, we gotta go to the castle now. Not like there's that much to do outside of the castle, lol. Watch this be one of the ones I don't really have much. It looks like Misbegottens, that's fine. Yeah, I think it's Misbegottens. Circle's probably castle front? Yeah, it has to be far enough away from this thing. Why does this Revenant feel twice as large as normal? What the fuck? It feels huge. I know he's not, but... Yeah, here, I should really be using the Raptor Talents here, because Weaver's weak to slash damage. TDBDN, I guess. Actually, hold on, wait. I should be the one keeping this TDBDN. Unless you want the, Nah, this one's just better for me to keep, because I don't mind having Poison Blow max. Kind of interesting that all characters can use the Raider Totem effects. Yeah. All characters can also benefit from Recluse's, Terra Magica. Yeah, I kind of want this. This is good. Good with the Raptor Talons. That guy can drop his sword, by the way. I haven't seen, aside from, like, the, Stoneskin's castle, I haven't really seen many of the enemies drop their weapons. Not that that's by any means a good weapon. I mean, it has, like, a humongous amount of his percentage as holy damage, but at the same time, its passive is just shit. Yeah, we should actually dodge back into the circle for a moment to reset our timers. And then I think we can go to the top of the castle. If the teammates want to, of course. Not like there's that much to do in the rest of the map. Another skill up. I really should have been trying to play skills here, huh? Whatever. Now, I think we go to the top. Only ever got Crucible Knights, Bandage Knights, and some Misfit Guns to drop their weapons, huh? Yeah, I'm surprised Trolls can't actually drop their weapons, because Trolls use a Troll Golden Sword. That's like an actual weapon. Trolls should be able to drop their weapon. Why can't the pot trolls drop their sword? If other Crucible Knights, like Crucible Knights and Bandage Knights can drop their weapons, what the fuck? Is it because you don't get the Troll Sword from Trolls normally, or what? They can in MMV. Oh, okay. I guess I've just never seen it. Can Carrion Trolls also drop their swords? Or is it just, Golden Sword Trolls? Is he got a fucking blood loss, by the way? There we go. So because they drop a dormant power, so Mizaki decided they can't drop their weapon. I guess that makes sense. Damn. Don't need that. Thank you very much. Where do we actually go? I guess up here? The sword guys can also drop Siluria's tree, by the way. But yeah, the sword guys can drop all three of the Crucible Knight weapons. Same thing with Banished Knights. Ones that don't use a given Banished Knight weapon can drop that. Like, Double Sword can drop Shield, and Double Sword can drop Halberd, etc. And you see that pretty frequently, especially with Banished Knights, where their drop rate is pretty high. Yeah, it's Rite of Castle. Night Lords should drop their weapons. Night Lord weapons are kind of whack, because, like... I don't know. Trolls should totally drop giant pots once MMV adds them. True. Except there are only two kinds of giant pots that trolls use. Giant sleep pot and giant magic pot. Yeah, Crucible can also drop shields. I don't know if they can drop Devonia's hammer, though. Adel would have to be a spell. Adel would have to give a spell. He does not use a weapon. Like, even Gladius is a little complicated, because there's no such weapon in Nightreign as a chainsword. Rather, a sword on a chain, not necessarily a traditional chainsword. That was an attack up wielding two armaments, but it has attack impaired on occasion, so it's not any better than a 12% melee attack up. To be honest, using the Raider weapon against these guys is probably a better idea. Kind of forgot I had it. I'll set it back now. What the fuck is this circle? This happens sometimes. Do I have flask down? No. I guess I just have really low flask by default, because I already have a flask down, which means my flask heals only 51% of my health. With no flask ups, of course. Hey, I guessed the circle correctly. I mean, like, where else can it be? Because it has to be a certain distance away from the other circle. Now, Caligo, Noster, Adel, I think have to be spells. Harmonia would be 3 weapons, though. Harmonia would be a weapon, Stragus would be a weapon, Healstar would also be 3 weapons, because he uses 3 different weapons. Stragus would make sense as a weapon and a oh, look who it is, huh? Stragus would make sense as a weapon and a spell. Or maybe a couple spells. Oh, God. To be honest, I prefer having flask down with Knighted Dregs. It's him, the MMV slop. Yeah, John Slop himself, as you guys say. He's about to slop. I'm about to slop. Nobody really wants this melee attack up. I can't really afford to tank this, but I'm going to just because it's cool. And I don't have continuous HP loss, so I guess I can. Also, I'm handling a fucking truck right now. Yeah, you can also hit him during his, a lot of his movement abilities. Just dodge his attacks, lol. I'm not actually sure I've shown him doing his bow attacks, but he can do a bunch of bow stuff here. And that. I don't know if I've shown this either. Let's not run right into his meteors. Your Duchess refused to drop Knight's Tide. I'm dead, I think, to the storm. I died because he knocked me into the storm. I guess I went a little too close, to be fair. This guy in his enormous stance break bar. This guy has the highest stance of any enemy in the game, so it would be 603 player, I think, maybe. A base of 603 player multiplied by 19%, 1.19 for Deep Ignite, or Depth 5. Which would be 714 stance to break him. I mean, Wilder's Grief melee up is a really good item if anybody wants it. Yeah, I think the Schluppington move of his is totally fine, because it's just adapting him to 3 players. Like, this guy gets totally ganked by more than one person, or more than maybe 2 people at most. Is it worth using a relic with HP and +1 on grease or relic? No. +1 on grease is 16% damage, but it lasts for 30 seconds, and you can only carry a limited amount of grease, and as you can see right now, I already have a full inventory full of very useful things that do more than grease anyway. So no. HP and physical +2 is better. Even though physical +2 is only 6% damage. What is this guy even attacking with? Bro, what is this guy even doing? Is he fucking using this Vikes? There was a better Vikes. Is this guy stupid? Scholar isn't even an exception. I mean, he can carry twice as much and even more because you normally run an item pouch or 2 on him. But still, it's not even good on Scholar because the effect always lasts 30 seconds. Even, like, considering his grease, like, his regular grease lasts 60, and I think his dragon grease lasts 90 seconds. Yeah, it's just 30 seconds every time you use it, which all 3 effects stack with each other, but still, they're not that good. It's like, it's 54% more physical damage, I think, but it's 30 seconds, and it's not that much more than just running physical attack ups. Okay, this time I will not make the mistake of not taking attack on, or not taking resistance to ailments. He's using Danes. I think he's actually just using the light attacks of his greatsword. This weapon is just too good, man. Like, how does that reach him? Oh my god. I don't even need to move at all, and it just automatically hits the boss. This weapon is so good. Like, look at the fucking damage I'm doing with this thing. Bro. You're ripping, like, 4,500 damage on a chart attack. $571 AR Rapier Talent, by the way. That's without any, Thorny Tear doing anything. No Raider taking attacks. No ult. Easy peasy. Yeah, just fucking ripping 4,500 damage with this weapon this fast. This is like top 10 weapon in the game. This is better than most legendaries. The handling on this thing is insane, too. To be fair, Dane's footwork is actually really solid. The skill on it, at least. What is it, Dookie? A Recluse did a point down because I was using Knighted Dregs. Skill issue. They should also have been using Knighted Dregs. That would be too broken if Raider had a relic increasing dexterity. Puff over money. Big Puffy D. Representative from Big Puffy D's community in the chat here, huh? Fucking tough guy. If you say so, kid. Fucking Wilder profile picture having ass motherfucker. Hold on, I want to check something. No relics. No relics. So it's just clean Raptor Talons. Raider versus Executor. 19 versus 63 dexterity. $299. Probably gonna be, I would say maybe 390. $367. Wow, not even. Yeah, that's not actually that much of a difference. That's 22% extra damage for an extra 44 dexterity. Raider is just way better at using it than anyone else because he has so much poise, he has so much tank ability, he gets the free character skill every 12 seconds. Or free tank, free damage, free stamina recovery with his character skill every 12 seconds. Yeah. It's 22% more damage on Executor. I'm gonna put on some fucking relics. It also has a D strength skilling, I guess. Yeah, but deflecting is like kind of complicated. Raider just flows so well with his character skill, just regenerating all his stamina when he hits something and giving him a ton of damage negation. Like the stamina is not talked about enough. Having more stamina is like extremely important. Stamina on Great Encampment is probably one of the most underrated relic effects in the game. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm probably gonna end it now. I don't really feel like going for that long today. I have work tomorrow, so I gotta fucking mentally prepare for that slop. That is my last day of work before going back to college, though. I am done after tomorrow. I'm tired of this manual labor retail bullshit. This shit is boring and fucking arduous. Standing up for 5 hours is not fun, and it does hurt. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking mentally prepare for this dog shit. So thanks for watching here, everybody, and I will see you all later.